Hey everybody, Dave Laird here with Dynamic Combative Solutions with another short clip with some tips and tricks. So we're going to talk a little bit about stance. Everybody has been standing all their lives, so teaching you how to stand is not a problem. But what I want you to think about is how do you want to stand if you're involved in a gunfight? It should be pretty similar to how you would stand in an actual fight. So we want a stance that allows you to be fluid, dynamic, allows you to move, but you're not easy to knock over. Chances are that if you're involved in some kind of altercation, that there's going to be lots of people moving around, bumping into you, so we don't want a weak stance that's going to allow you to get pushed around or fall over or not be able to fight, okay? So if I told you to get into your fighting stance, you'd probably square up how you normally box. So that's typically what I'm looking for in a good quality shooting stance, is that you're squared up and you're ready to get into this gunfight. So whether it's an altercation where we're trying to keep our distance, hey buddy, I don't even want any problem, etc., or if it's a more fluid dynamic stance that we're moving off the line to draw our pistol or do whatever it is that we're doing, I want your stance to be conducive to that movement. So let's take a real quick look at my feet. Okay, so this is me standing comfortably, relaxed. This is me waiting in line at Walmart. I got a hands full of groceries, okay? All right, so my feet are about shoulder width apart. Now, when you tell me to get in my fighting stance, boom, immediately my strong foot moves slightly back. Notice my feet are still shoulder width apart, but I'm about toe to heel, okay? And if I want to make it more aggressive, I just have to bend my knees and drop straight down, okay? So most people I see at the range practice with their feet shoulder width apart. That's fine. They're squared up, feet spread out even farther apart, left to right, but this isn't too conducive for any kind of movement, okay? Because you're up here in the balls of your feet, you're back on your heels. So think more about like a fighting stance when we talk about stance, okay? Make sure that these feet are pointed straight forward towards the target, so our hips are square, our shoulders are square, our arms will be the same length. All right, so one last thing, again with that stance, when you're in this fighting stance, if this toe points outward, then so do my hips and so do my shoulders, and so now my arms are not the same length, okay? Simply by rotating one foot inward, you can see it in the video here, how my shoulders square up with that foot, depending on where it's pointed, okay? So there it is out, there it is in. So that keeps my hips squared, it keeps my shoulders squared, now my arms are the same length, and I can get on target. So whatever I'm looking at, whatever I'm pointing my body at, that's where my natural draw, my natural point of aim is going to be in line. And again, it's a fluid, moving kind of stance. I'm Dave Laird with Dynamic Combatives. Thank you.